Easy money, Bugatti money, ladies and gentlemen. Literally pixel perfect. Previously on Kimba TV. Stop loss would be lower low, so it would be something like this. Like golden pocket, like that. It's not too bad. Stop loss, lower low, and then this would maybe TP1, TP2, TP3, and then let the rest run type of thing. Pixel perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. I mean, what do you guys think about this, man? Pixel perfect. How we doing, Lions? Bugatti money, Lions. Iruzi says, dude, your calls are insane. You know what's more insane? Not watching the highlights. Let's go, get nasty. How we doing? Shwiggity. Lions, how we doing, man? Quit playing with me. Ali says, what are highlights videos? Yes, pause the music. So I stream for 12 to 16 hours every day for the last 2.5 years, right? Every single stream, there's a highlight. So did you know that we got filled Pico bottom live yesterday? And we already talked about this. Did you know that we already talked about this? The single print grab. The single print grab. The schwiggity, the schwaggity. It's all there. It's all there. Exclamation YouTube. This is it. This is the highlights. All right. Look at where the single prints are right now. Got him. Pixel perfect 7.5. I believe we drew it like this actually. Yesterday. Yeah, man. Let's go. Oh, snap, dizzle, for shizzle, banana, fana, fo, fizzle. I go by the name of Thangity Thang. Talk to me, Liquinians. Who the fuck juicing? Pico bottom. Pico top. Lions, we could do this shit all day, baby. Y'all ready to do this shit all day? Y'all ready to juice the fuck up 24/7, 365? Lions, the math is the math. How are we getting Pico bottom? How are we getting Pico top? The juice is the juice. Ah! Let's go! Schwiggity. Tony Tone, what's going on? St. Mayan, what's going on? Sophia, what's going on? Certain Trees is feeding my baby and looking at the charts. Let's go, Certain Tree. Mo Guy says, man, I wish I was awake on single print move. That's okay. If you want to be awake, set alerts and alarms. Lee Kwok, what's going on? Curvy, what's going on? AKA Smirnoff, what's going on? Expansion, Aetherna, King Kokak, Curvy, AKA Smirnoff. We got Grizzly. Dre, what's going on, Dre? Dre says, let's go, Kimba. I perfectly executed that tray with TPS 66.2. Let's go. Math is math. What y'all think about that? Hey, stop the music for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about all this? What y'all think about all this, man? Ladies and gentlemen, how many of y'all were here yesterday all day? Hands up if you were here all day yesterday. Hands up if you were here all day yesterday. Schwiggity, schwaggity, schwaggity, schwiggity. Talk to me, Lions. Talk to me, Lions. I mean, so whether it was like, okay, I'm going to keep waiting, guys. Remember how I was like, I'm going to keep the fib like this. I'm going to keep the fib. I'm going to continue to keep the fib like this, even after the first sweep. I was like, I'm going to keep my fib like this. I'm going to wait. We had the discussion about why waiting for that level would be better and why you don't want it to come down here. Alrighty, we talked about the CVD divergence. All right, we talked about the open interest opening on Bybit and Binance. All right, we talked about the single print and we talked about the hedge short. So we talked about the pixel perfect entry. And how many of y'all loved hearing the little perplunk? Live fill, y'all. Easy money, Bugatti money. And then how many of y'all remember the TA and the talk about how to take the short? Don't be the guy that gets stopped out. We identified volume, TPO, Fibonacci, pixel perfect 7.5. Again, pixel perfect top. Front running the 7.5 by 85 cents. Any questions? Isn't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Easy. Pico bottom, Pico top. Lions, let's go. Quit playing with me. All right, is everybody caught up on where we are now? Because the way that it got rejected there is going to have a big impact on where you might want to look for support or a longing opportunity. So if you can't understand why it did that, bad low, eat it. All righty. What are the divs? What are the invalidations? Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Are longs opening? Are longs closing? Are shorts opening? Are shorts closing? We're all looking at the same shit, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? We schwiggity? Hayne Buchan says, nope. What's going on? Katanamus says, I took the long in TP 66K-ish, all good. Then I shorted, but close too early. Now I feel a little lost with this rejection. Well, I mean, literally, stop the music. Katanamus, you're probably lost because you haven't watched the highlights. Yep. And if you really, really want to know exactly what to do next, and you missed yesterday's stream, you can always watch the organic full VOD. Sounds good? And if you still don't understand how to interpret the next move, then that's what you probably want to write down, Katanamus. So the question would be, Katanamus, what is it that's confusing? Are you having a difficult time identifying levels to look at? Are you having a hard time identifying the edge? Like, for example, it should be really obvious that no one should be attempting longs right now. Not yet anyways. Right? Pretty obvious. No one should be trying to like get into longs right now. It's dead ass obvious you shouldn't be entering longs. So as long as you can read the data correctly, Katanamus, whether you take a position or not doesn't matter to me. But can you look at what's in front of you and tell me if you have an edge or not? That's all that really matters, brother. Let's see here. Did you close your long Pico top? I closed 80% Pico top. Make sure you rewind yesterday. You would have heard me talk about how I closed my previous longs and my previous ETHs. So I think it was LPZ that was asking me yesterday, but I'm closing these. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm going 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 ETH. I'm going pretty big. I'm securing profits just because I'm trying to make 3 to 4. I don't know. Again, you would have had to hear all this. Okay, if you're asking me if I closed the long, one, you probably missed the morning portion of the stream yesterday, and you probably are not understanding that I'm trying to make 3 to 4 mil this month. So I'm pretty aggressive with the TPing because my positions are incredibly large. Did you hear how I almost went like 200 Bitcoin long yesterday? You understand that I'm going 5,000, 6,000 ETH? Testnet obviously, but I'm securing profits. Yep. So if you're asking me, did you close your long at the top? You probably didn't listen to the stream in the beginning yesterday, I'm assuming. Alrighty, but you tell me, it doesn't really matter what I'm doing or what you're doing. We're all looking at the same shit. So if you decided not to close your TP here, you decided not to head short here, then I'm assuming that you are okay with a golden pocket pullback. No one's gonna be crying, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Bitch, you stupid. You already lost for the day. Quit playing with me. So as long as you're not doing anything goofy like that, as long as you're basing your decisions off of edge, hey, you juicing, baby. Today, we gonna find out who knows what they doing. Schwiggity. All right, everybody enter the Church of Liquidation. Let's go. Talk to me. The math is the math. The math is the math, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be testnet. 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 It has to be. But who gives a shit though? I'm gonna be doing me whether I'm streaming or not. If I'm gonna be doing this with you guys, I need y'all the juice. I need y'all the juice. Anyways, you better not fucking top long on me right now, douchey. 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 Please do not market long right now. Oh my God, is it too late? See, like, I gotta be real careful about when I show that shit because then I get all of y'all top long and trapped and then y'all fucking... Oh man. Yeah, but he gonna learn, but he's gonna take me with him. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. You guys can do whatever you want. You guys can do whatever you want, you know? But honestly, it's not about if you're in the position or not. You could still hold on to the short. We could have a bearish retest at the golden pocket. Some of y'all are going to do something like this. This is 30-minute candles, obviously. Some people are going to do this. Totally valid, you know? I'm sure that it's going to do something like this. Think? Maybe like this. Ali Dada says, what about stop loss and take profit? Well, until it makes a local higher high on the 5-minute, my stop loss is right at a loss. When this breaks, okay, you put your stop loss at break even. It doesn't matter where your entry is, you put your stop loss at break even. If you get round tripped because your entry is ass, then your entry is ass, and that's what you need to improve on later. Desk Slab says, I got fucked today, so I might need to chill a little bit. That's okay. Let me know if you have any questions, Desk Slap. On the bright side, Desk Slap, if you got fucked today, it's because you took shots. And if you took shots, you probably have an opportunity to learn a lot. You know, the only reason why I'm able to juice now is because I got fucked enough where I learned. So it's all good, big boy. Let me know if there's anything you want to talk about. I'm trying my best to read the chat. Obviously, like I have my own thing to worry about. So. Like I said, I'm just staring at S&P, traditional markets. I would love a bullish injection. That is not the injection that I wanted to see, you know, and sure enough, that bearish injection is what caused this little... So we're going to have to see, like, you know, normal, and then I'm sure that's where it's going to... So... any questions? Bugs, you good? Big Pun says, I feel the longs need to get stopped out. No, don't go with feeling. We're not Jedis. So it's just math. You can, here, stop the music. You can clearly see that, you can see where longs are trapped from, where shorts opened. You can do this for every exchange that you want to, you know? So just make sure that you know on which exchange, how many millions in longs and shorts are trapped from where. That should give you an idea on where the domino pieces might start. Here's the fresh high block. Don't forget tomorrow, S&P is going to be pretty important. And not the funny. Stop the music for a second. So Hayato, I think you would already be in a long. It's kind of like Bitcoin. Do you want that last bit to get swept? Yes or no? So that's what I would be ready for. But in general, Hayato, what do I always tell you guys? Identify levels to the upside, identify levels to the downside, identify volume, right? Single print. Do you want to look at single print real quick on Sol? Here you go. And then take a look at the blue box, by the way. Give it up for the plans. But you have a little bit of invalidation. The single print already got grabbed. I bet a lot of people might even be doing something like this, Hayato. So I think it's kind of like Bitcoin. You had opportunities to get into longs. I think that the long is probably what you should be in, but unless you're in like a short from super high up. But this is the fib that we were waiting for. That's your value. What, baby? Oh, damn. Why you all looking like that? Give me a kiss. Okay, okay. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, have a great time. Damn. What were we talking about? Sol, yeah. So yeah, volume area low, confluence. I'm sure that people have already, is waiting for 75786 to get turned into support. So, if you're not as bullish and you don't want to take this sweep, or you don't think the value area low is going to hold, then you've got these swing fails that you're going to be waiting for, I would assume. So what I would do, Hayato, is maybe figure out, are you more bullish or are you more bearish? Are you looking for longs or are you looking for shorts? If you're somebody that's looking for shorts, I would start to figure out where the bad lows are, and I would figure out which one I want to allocate which risk to. And go from there and have your invalidations. I can already see, me personally, the sweep of that low, value area low, one more time to clean it would be something that I would maybe think about, but it has to close above that value area low. It has to be a swing fail. That might be interesting. Aside from that, sweeping that bad boy right there. So like tapping the value area high, bink, that's another possibility. And then obviously once you start to get into this zone, that's probably going to get clean. That's probably going to get clean. So it starts to get a little bit interesting here. So maybe here, dink. I'll check in with you guys before I go to sleep. Other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I hope to see you all there. Katchoy Shiba. Bugatti, I'm out. Have a great night, y'all. Peace.